$591.
Don't.
$600,000.
$600,000. Good bidding, sir. $600,000. I'm going to call it. Call it once. Call it twice.
You are so dead against getting married, and yet you won't tell the one person it affects the most. You should just be honest with him.
I don't want to hurt him, Lib. I don't want to lose him either.
You're sure going about that the wrong way.
Oh, hey, excuse me, everyone. You're all invited March 7.
March 7. Oh, what's happening then?
Well, that's the day that Jared, Rebecca and I are getting hitched.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours. That's when good neighbours become. When good neighbours become good friends.
I've got a strange sense of deja vu.
This is where I came in.
At least you didn't hire a skywriter. Shh.
Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have sprung it on you like that in front of everyone, but if you need more time or, you know, the dates don't suit, then my diary's pretty free. Can you just say something?
I think that's a yes.
Wake up the bubbly.
Come on, come with me.
Wait. Okay, all right, well, considering we haven't had an actual engagement party yet, could you just tell everyone that they're all invited to Charlie's for a bit of a slap-up celebration on me, of course?
On us.
Yeah, correction, on us.
Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Oh, hi. It's Sunday. You haven't been trapped in here all weekend, have you?
No. Miss Caminetti let me in. I've an appointment to see her.
Can I get you anything while you're waiting?
Oh, no, I'm fine, thanks.
Okay. Well, go and see how Rosie's going for you.
Oh, you okay? Yeah, I'm just looking for a note that I dropped. What are you doing here?
I just came in to do some backups, finish off some accounts. Evelyn Wallace is waiting. Jessica Wallace's mum.
Right, well, I have to do some paperwork, so if she can't wait, she'll have to reschedule.
Well, didn't you ask her to come in on the weekend specifically?
Did I?
Well, I presume you did, Rosie, because it's Sunday.
Okay, I'll be with her in a minute.
Okay, any idea how long?
As long as it takes.
I'll see what she wants to do. Oh, I can't imagine losing a child like that. The grief she must be going through.
It'll be the best backyard ever. Reckon. Dad, can we knock down the fence?
Yeah, fine.
Excellent. No,
What did you just agree to? I'm more worried about what you've agreed to.
Ned, don't worry, it'll be fine.
How?
We'll manage, we'll work something out. Hey, I'll start paying board.
I can get a weekend job.
See? We'll manage. The important thing is we've got the house. Everything else will make it work.
Guys!
They're all right, they're happy. Until Uncle Steve tackles them and then takes them all.
Hi, everyone.
Mum!
Hey, what happened to you?
Well, I fell off a bull.
You fell off a ball?
Well, not a real one, a bucking bronco like the one in Oakey. I was pretty good at it last time, so I thought I'd give it another whirl, but it gave me one instead.
She's a silly girl then. What's the damage?
A broken ankle.
Oh, ouch.
Come and sit down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Didge, where's your frame?
Oh, I don't need it anymore.
Oh, sweetheart.
It's about time.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Hey, and I see there's a sold sticker on the board out the front, so who are the new owners?
Uncle Steve bought the house. We're going to make a footy field out the back.
Uncle Steve bought the house. Can I talk to your father in private?
Sure.
Yeah.
Guys, let's go kick the footy.
And start knocking down the fence?
Yeah, maybe later.
Now, I know what you're going to say.
Do you?
Of course I do, but you should be happy. We have our home.
When you called me, you said you'd stop bidding because you'd passed our limit.
Yeah, I know, but then...
Yeah, so what happened?
Well, I had a change of heart.
And how much did this change of heart cost?
600,000. Come on, hon, be happy about it. We've got our home. The kids love it here. We're settled.
It's a house. There are plenty of other houses, even in our price range.
Not as good as this one. Come on, let's celebrate this.
How can I celebrate you putting us in impossible debt?
Thank you for saying yes.
Thank you for asking.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to knock me back.
I was just blown away.
Yeah, last thing you expected, huh?
Yeah, but I'm the happiest guy on the planet.
Yeah, me too. Except the guy bit.
So we're all looking forward to you starting back at the school. Although I think you'll notice a fair few changes since you were there last. But knowing you, I'm sure you'll just... I shouldn't be talking shop, sorry, it's boring.
No, not at all.
Yes, it is, sorry.
Fitzy, don't be silly. I can't wait to get back to work.
Really? Well, okay, well, maybe we should set a time to...
Can you just excuse me for a second?
Sure.
Hey.
Fitzy! Dingoes!
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, you certainly got that new beginning. Congratulations.
Thank you. I owe it all to you for making me see sense.
Yeah, funny. When we had that discussion, I didn't get the impression that you wanted to get married.
Right. Well, you know what they say. What's set in ship stays in ship.
Fair enough. Can I just ask you one thing?
Can I stop you?
No.
No.
Are you getting married out of obligation?
Libby, come on. I love Toadie. Love isn't an obligation.
Yeah, I know. I read that on a coffee mug once.
Look, I've made my mind up. Can you just be happy for me, please?
All right. Okay, I am. Come here.
I know that life is supposed to go on, but mine is not. And, you know, I feel like if I can get some sort of justice, that it might help. It might make it all not seem so futile. I'm sorry for wasting your time.
Oh, no. No, you're not. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting.
I've got nothing to go home for. But if you want me to come back at another time that suits you better...
I'll go and check. How's it going? What? The work?
Oh, yeah, getting there. Can you give me a peppermint tea when you've got a minute?
Sure. Evelyn Wallace is still waiting.
I thought she was rescheduling.
Well, no, she just wants a little bit of closure. The poor woman's in quite a state.
Well, I hope you didn't encourage her.
What do you mean encourage?
I'm assuming she wants to sue someone because of the roof collapse.
Yeah, she wants some justice.
We haven't even got the coroner's report yet.
Well, perhaps we could just start the legwork so that we're ready to proceed.
Look, any action we would mount would have virtually no chance of success.
Why?
Because we're a small, under-resourced firm that can't afford to take on pro bono work. Try and explain to her she's wasting her time on us. She should contact one of the larger firms in the city who specialise in class actions.
But she's been waiting for ages to see you. Don't you think that you could explain that to her better than I could?
OK, give me 10 minutes and then bring her in.
Good, then maybe you can hear her story.
Peppermint tea, thanks.
You sure you're OK?
Yep.
You weren't here, so I made a judgment call.
A judgment call.
Yes.
And just out of interest, how do you think we can possibly afford it?
We'll make it work. I'll do some overtime. We'll tighten our belts a little.
How?
We just will.
We're on the last notch, Steve. There's nothing left to tighten.
I did this for us, Miranda, for our family. We're happy here, aren't we?
I'm not happy, Steve.
Why not?
Because you screwed up.
We can make this work, Miranda.
Oh, go ahead, stick your head in the sand. As usual, I'll be the one to clean up the mess.
There is no mess to clean up.
Where are you going?
How are you feeling?
Wonderful.
Why aren't you two cutting the rug?
Cutting a what?
Tripping the light, fantastic. Come on, sunshine, ask to go on a dance.
Well,
Don't give him a hard time, Lou. And why aren't you dancing?
Well, if it wasn't for my bad back, I would sweep a cutie pie like you off your feet.
Oh, a cutie pie.
I'll take no notice. He's a dinosaur.
Just a killjoy-saurus.
That's totally untrue.
Call him like I see him.
Enjoy
you
the tie
know,
as much as the next fella.
We are probably bound to be sitting at the singles table at the wedding,
yes, I suppose so.
so we should get some practice.
Good-o.
I owe you for the phone call. I needed someone to put a bomb under me to make a decision.
Happy with the one you made?
Very happy.
Well, that's the main thing, isn't it, Pat?
All right, ladies, stop talking about me.
Oh, how'd you know?
Really?
Nah. More champers, Valda?
Well, I should say no, but I've forgotten how to pronounce it.
Hey, Valda, I'd really appreciate it if none of the many conversations we've had in the last few days ever got back to Steph. You haven't already told her, have you?
Of course not. Mum's the word. You've decided to end things with her, though, haven't you? No, you didn't say it, but I could see it.
Well, things are different now. She wants what I want.
You know, you should do lessons sometime. They're fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry. It's Mum from the last time.
Oh, good.
Okay, quiet, please.
Yep, bit of shush, everybody.
Thanks, Lou. Okay, no long speeches. Just a big thank you to you all for sharing this with us. We're very lucky to have such great friends, and we expect to see you all back here on the big day.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to say ditto to what she said, and for all those people who thought it wasn't going to happen, no. All right, let's put the music back on. Oh, and mate, Fitzy, if you're going to dance with Libby like that, you should at least get her some steel cap boots. Let's have some fun.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Are you at all worried about this?
If Steph's happy, I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, right. Me too.
Where have you been?
Went for a run.
Like that?
Yeah.
Looks like you went pretty hard.
Well, no pain, no gain. And judging by the amount of pain Miranda wants to inflict, I better get used to it.
Okay, mate, let's get serious. Look, at a stretch, I could maybe afford another $5,000, but my first priority has to be Mickey.
Well, him having a home's a big part of that, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know what I can afford. If you're not happy with that, then I'm going to have to pull out.
Mate, don't worry. We're going to make this work.
So you keep on saying?
I do. Where's Miranda?
Gone out.
With a broken ankle.
She's organising a wheelchair.
What happened to the sales contract? You've been going through the fine print.
Not me.
Miranda.
And I don't want to panic you, mate, but I did hear her say the word lawyer.
I know nothing will bring my little girl back. But I just don't want her death to have been entirely in vain. Please help me.
Mrs. Wallace, I am so sorry for your loss. I really am. No parent should have to go through what you've gone through. But unfortunately, for you to succeed, we would have to mount a class action, which, as I tried to explain to Rebecca, we just don't have the resources. Now, there are several larger firms in town which are better placed to help you. I suggest you contact one of those. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
We really should have stopped Dad from being...
I would have had to chop off his arm.
Hey, congratulations! You Parkers are heroes.
Yes, indeed. Well done.
Would have been a thin edge of the wedge if those developers had got their hands on your place. You saved the neighbourhood.
It was a victory for the common man. And common sense.
Yeah, Mum doesn't think so.
Oh, dear.
This woman's whole world has fallen apart. I mean, I try and imagine what it would be like if it was one of my kids, and I just can't. You know, it's too horrible. She really wants our help.
Rebecca, are you trying to enlist Toadie after I've already said no?
I just think she really deserves our help.
My heart goes out to Rebecca, but we're just not set up for this sort of litigation.
It's exactly what I said.
But you've handled tough cases before.
Yeah, sure, but not a major class action. It's just not what we do. I'm sorry.
Probably not a good idea to talk business on an occasion like this, young.
Yeah, fat lot of good it did me, and Evelyn.
Oh, I'm just glad that Steph was there to help. Pardon? In Shepparton.
Oh, yeah, right.
Must have been hard packing everything up.
Oh, I can't cry anymore. No regrets. I'm happy to be home.
Hey, did Steph tell you she'd set the date?
No, did not.
Hey, don't be so hard on Rebecca. You know, those maternal instincts are pretty strong, you know. Truth is, I wish we could help.
Yeah, me too.
You okay? You look a little green.
Oh, it's just something I ate for lunch.
Yeah? Oh, here you go. Have some bubbles. That'll fix it.
Dad's here.
Yeah, without Mum.
Oh, Steve, can I have a minute?
Sure.
Look, Miranda called me about the contract.
Yeah, I thought she might.
Yeah, she wanted to know if there was any way she can get out of it.
Well, there isn't, not the way I understand it.
No, well, the cooling-off period was waived as part of the special conditions of sale.
Well, she's just going to have to get used to the fact that we're the proud owners of number 26.
We're going home.
Are you gonna come, Dad?
Yeah, in a while.
Dad, you and Mum are going to have to work this out.
Of course. I know. I'll be home shortly. Hey, you guys are happy that we bought the house, aren't you?
Yeah.
What if we can't pay for it, Dad?
But we can.
Dad, you're going to have to tell that to Mum.
So, what about you, Fitzy?
What about me?
Anyone special in your life?
You know, no, not really.
Oh, don't know what you're missing out on, buddy. I highly recommend it.
Oh, be good to get the weight off.
Right, I'd best be off. Thanks for a great party.
Oh, no worries. Thanks for coming.
Something I said?
Probably.
We're down to the diehards now, eh?
Yeah, well, you're always the life and soul of the party in my book, you know.
And the punchline is...
Nothing. Come on, big boy. Let me buy you a drink. But don't look at me like that. Don't you want my generosity?
All right. Gonna be nice.
Righto. Well, what'll you have?
A beer.
A beer? Is that all? I'm willing to go top shelf, you know.
Well, beer's fine.
Right, suit yourself. One beer coming up.
Not hungry?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Come on, don't let the work get to you.
Ugh, I can't help it. Just seeing that look of grief on Evelyn Wallace's face. I mean, to not do anything about it seems so unjust.
So, you do something. Come on, I mean it. After seeing everything else being going through, I think somebody should be brought to account over this.
Well, I'm just a secretary.
Yes. With a whip-smart brain, great instincts, an enormous heart, and pretty good legs, too.
I ain't no Aaron Brockovich.
No, you're much better looking.
Oh, you're shameless.
No, I'm serious, actually. Look, Rosie and Toadie say that they haven't got the resources, right? But if you do all the hard yards up front, how can they possibly say no? Well, come on, it's simple. Look, you think this is worth fighting for? So fight with everything you've got. Including your legs.
Look, I know we've got a lot to organise in a very short amount of time, but we all get it all done. Don't stress.
No, I'm not. You can have the wedding that you want, okay? Just so long as you know I get to choose a dress.
Ah, yes, the all-important dress, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I don't want to look like a cream puff or a doily, okay?
Babe, you could turn up in a Hessian bag and gumboots, just as long as I get to marry you.
Well, it's all happening.
Finally. Hey, you better hurry up and choose your bridesmaids too, because I've already picked my best man.
Oh, my two favourite boys.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yes. Oh, well, look, we better get him home, so I'll meet you in the car.
Yeah, sure.
I told Steve I can't come up with much more. I wish I could.
No, that's okay. You're being responsible.
So I guess if you guys can't come up with the extra money either, then sales off.
Oh, Ned, right now I don't know what's going to happen.
Maybe tomorrow the answers will come.
I'm going to bed, Mum.
Your father's obviously avoiding me.
No. He'll be home eventually.
Mum, why don't you go to bed? You look tired.
Yeah.
No.
We can help you.
I want to stay up and wait for it.
All right, well, good night.
Good night, sweetheart. And don't you worry about anything, okay?
Okay.
Outbidding Tim Collins. I suppose the rest of the street sees Steve as some sort of hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then his whinging wife comes home and puts a dampener on everything.
He's forced you to be the bad guy again, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I'm over it. I'm sick of having to be the adult in this relationship. It's time Steve damn well grew up.
Look, you and Dad can work this out, all right? You always have.
Night.
Yeah, okay. Good night, Mum.
Where are the kids?
Bed. You stayed till the end?
Oh, I just did some walking, thinking.
Right.
Miranda, everything I've done for this family.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Steve, everything you've done for yourself. You're the one who wanted to move here from Sydney on a whim because you were bored and wanted new challenges. And I supported you, and I gave up my own work to do it, leaving my mum behind, my sister behind, and all my friends too. The vet surgery, that was your dream, no one else's. And bidding way over the limit for this house, that was all your mistake. It's always been about you. And we're the ones who've paid the price over and over again. But Steve, not anymore.